Hello, Twitch crowd, can you hear me?
We've been streaming for how long now, and you still need to restart the stream to get audio working?
No, I didn't. I just restarted so that it's easier for when I upload it later. And we don't have, like, no audio for a little bit. Now we'll have audio the whole time, I think. I mute my mic and stuff. Again. I mute my mic and stuff during Buffy movie nights. Because I stream through OBS, so that's why. It should work now, though.
All audio has returned.
Woo! Okay. Okay, we don't need to explore all this because we've already did all of that last stream.
For those of you who missed last session, we're in a time loop.
A time loop? In this economy? Don't fall down.
For those who missed last session, we're in a time loop.
Okay. I'll put that here. Sure. I wanted to open up my iPad so that I can actually see the
chat?
The chat.
The French word for cat?
Twitch. Twitch. This is... Oh, why am I still on airplane mode?
Why are you still on airplane mode?
I don't know. Okay, that should work. I just really love that airplane mode, you know.
Big fan. You're on planes all the time.
Why is this? Let's get out of this. Why are we doing this? Stop! Stop!
For fun.
Go to me! Go to me! I don't care about any of this stuff. I don't care about these other streamers right now. I'm gonna look at my chat.
What are you opening? Did you open the app on your pad?
Oh yeah. There you go.
Rookie mistake.
There we go. And I opened up mod view. Sorry. Alright, I love being able to see myself from
Well, I certainly love seeing you.
Okay. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Sweet! I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la Revolution!
Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Fucking narrator.
You make your way
Don't
up
fuck
the short
the narrator.
path to the
No.
stairs.
No.
You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on the blade is your implement.
I remember.
You'll need it.
We've done all
do
this last
right.
day. Okay, what if I don't
You
take
play-
it?
You play D&D, right? How much does this game remind you of your sessions?
The door to the basement creaks open.
A lot.
revealing
Except you
a
don't roll
staircase
dice.
faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is
Well, then what do you do in D&D? Do you flip coins?
The air feels heavy and damp.
No, I meant you don't roll dice in
Rot
this.
Filtering from the ancient wood.
What, you don't?
If the princess really lives
You haven't
here,
been rolling this
Slayer
entire game?
is probably doing
Nope.
her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
How have you gotten this far without rolling?
Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool
Sam.
you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I'm here to save you. I think I'm here to slay you. Continue downstairs. What have we...
Are you going to tell her that you're going to save her and be truthful, or are you going to tell her that you're going to save her and be lying?
I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Welcome, Kethel.
You
Hello,
walk down the
Kethel.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am
Oh,
begging you to
sorry,
stay
hero.
focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Hang on, my camera does not want to stay straight tonight. There you go.
Well, that's how we know it's yours.
I hope you
True.
brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
I'll see what I can
One
do.
step closer to the end, and
Examine
we're about to break.
chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, you're doing the right thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other idea? We need to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. If not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your
Okay,
way
you
out
better
of the
stay here,
basement,
don't go wandering
but the door
off.
at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Is someone else here?
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Hey, let me out of here!
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Fuck you, narrator.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Easier for whom?
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her
Okay.
teeth tearing through her limb with a
They
determination.
didn't leave her down here with any food, so...
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Or we could use it to free her.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Ah!
Who won't?
Only option. Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
No, she didn't.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Delicious.
How
Rather
is she
huge.
still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the
Narrator, are
world.
you doing this again?
As the
This
princess
DM
approaches
sucks.
the bottom
We should get a
stair,
new one.
her body steps forward and raises the blade.
Not again, narrator.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Let's see, there must be a say. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Trying and failing.
What's this?
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
It was a little different than last time.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest,
Damn.
tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Give it a
no.
minute.
I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
This is the first time I've seen her actually sorry for doing it.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
How's a girl who can't even use a knife supposed to end the world?
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2.
The
The
damsel.
Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, we've already done these explorers.
Deja vu. I've just been in this place before.
I guess I should just proceed to the cabin. I don't have a new voice though this time, which is interesting.
Or do you?
Before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Women,
Don't
am I
believe a
right?
word she says. If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
There we go. Voice the smitten.
Excuse me? Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He is trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
Oh god.
The power of love.
Jesus Christ.
I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Sometimes
Yes, they
better kept
do.
Quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Okay, obviously we're not gonna take the knife.
The
If we can
interior
help
of the
it.
cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
I mean, we've already done that before. I bet he'll just say the same thing.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely
And the mirror.
a mirror. There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Gaslight girl. Why would you lie about that? What's the point?
Exactly.
Why would you lie?
Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous. It was there a second ago.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Oh my god, this guy. This man.
The voice of the smitten.
This man.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement, but it's still a stone basement.
Sorry.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
This is the voice Doom has in his head.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped
A lot of worlds have, actually.
What's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset.
Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Horrible for you, maybe. But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
I love how even the voice of the hero is just like, this guy's a bit much.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay. I'm sure there were no intermediary steps there.
Before we start talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to
No!
make us happy.
Shut up,
My
voiceless
heart
man,
melts
please.
further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want
A
the world to
love
end.
confession.
I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful death. Remain silent. No, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. I'm not so sure.
You killed me last time. It hurt a lot. Why'd you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us.
Is it?
She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
Interesting.
Show us
She
mercy
made the
by
best
killing
decision
us.
For her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you again? Out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and
my God.
indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
A little bit.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
When the voice of the hero is the logic and reasoning, that's bad.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were
I'm
just
sure
doing your
it
best,
was.
and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Are you sure about that narrator?
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I wouldn't mind playing a version of this game where it's the opposite way around, where the princess has a narrator in her head.
That would be so much fun.
No. I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, you'll what? I would if you had a weapon.
Oh. I skipped that. Hang on. Where is this to? No, I can't let you do that. You take another step towards the princess, you'll what? Take over our body and force her to try and kill her? Well, I can't see it over my thing.
I would
On
if you
my
had a
watch,
weapon.
Villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
You wouldn't.
I would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
Wow.
That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
I'll be damned.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon. One slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Our love is a curious thing.
What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
Keep asking her what she wants, by the way.
Actually, no. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave.
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
I can't see her dialogue. I accidentally skip it. I think I want to leave, and I think... I can't see.
And I think...
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I
want you to
keep
tell
going.
me what
Keep
you
going this
want.
direction.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy.
Oh! So she's become obsessed with us.
Just keep pushing. What do you want, though? Like, see how
Makes
far
sense
it goes.
to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
I don't like the music. There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Oh,
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, and she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
but what would make you
What
happy?
would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
Oh, she's losing her
This
desire.
isn't right. I
Losing
don't know
her
what's going on,
religion.
but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to
Voice of
act
the
like
Smitten,
it's some
shut
big
the
deal.
fuck up. You have to want something more than just making me happy.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
You don't get a chance to ask another question, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
No. She was our perfect match. She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust
It
me.
feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Yes, it can, you
whoever's on the
peacock.
other side is going to be nice. The end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay,
It's going to be okay.
if you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Push me. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. You see what's in it. You're unraveled?
Unraveled.
Unraveled? You find yourself in a long quiet once again. You were at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Snacks?
This is not a rhetorical question. Do you know? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
There's trees and stars, and there are people, I think. At least there are supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're even real?
We
Is any of this
are
for real? Or not?
Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Whoa. Philosophy. Do you have thoughts on this
Thoughts.
vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices to speak to him. Speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He does, and when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers. He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does, and when I find him... Oh, but you're going to keep that to yourself.
Do you want answers? Do you want
Do
vengeance?
not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
How many more vessels do I need to bring back?
1. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
This is the last time. Is there anything you would like me to bring me?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Wait.
I will see you when you return. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
What? Was I supposed to
Yeah,
happen?
the game closes itself if you decide to wait.
Great. I have to
And the princess has different responses depending on how long you kept the game closed before opening it again.
Great.
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
I'm ready!
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here.
May I have the preview back?
No.
Okay, I guess I'll just go fuck myself.
There you go. Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1, Hearing the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path, you're here.
Okay. What have we got left? Oh, we didn't do this one yet.
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
Ignore him.
Okay, so I guess this is the no bullshit run where we just take the knife, run down the stairs, and stab her.
The interior of the blade. You take the blade.
Ignoring what he's saying right now.
When
The
does
door
the
to the
narrator
basement
when has
creaks
the
at her
narrator
voice.
ever had
Who's
anything
there?
worthwhile to say?
She sounds...
Don't let it fool.
So, okay, so I guess I just continue down the stairs. I don't even say anything to her.
Good. You're
We
still
don't
listening
speak to her
reason.
at all this time.
You walk down the stairs.
She's so...
Focus on the task.
But this time we
at
listen
hand.
to the narrator.
And there you are. Are you here to kill
Are you here to
me
kill
or
me
something?
something?
Okay, don't talk at all to her.
You step forward. Your grip on the blade.
Oh? No talking. I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Slay the princess! Slay the princess!
You
Slay
lunge
the
forward without a
princess!
moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking
Speed run!
deep into her heart.
PB!
This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
No, the narrator lies to me a lot.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course not. That was too easy. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course it is. She's dead. Of course not. That was too easy.
She is dead.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
This is the trust the narrator run, so you're right. She's dead. Let's just get out of here.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
Now, let's see how much
With
of
your
a
work
liar.
done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all.
Narrator, you've been lying to
Stood
me!
mere minutes ago. The only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
What happened?
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Narrator, you're acting a little sus, my bro. I know you have been this whole time, but this is real sus. This guy hoping to get better ending for saving the world. Oh, whoops. Return. This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No, this is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
I'm giving you
Time
your reward.
passes. You
Your
can't be sure if it's
eternal
days or
reward.
months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst.
Oh,
Hey,
okay. Well, I wasn't on board
we're
with
not
it
just
at
gonna
first,
stay
but
here
if you say I'm
forever,
happy, then I
right?
guess I'm happy.
Didn't you hear that, narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Hero, the narrator wouldn't lie to us. Would he?
No, we're happy. I'm sure of it.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Good ending. You did it.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh wow, I didn't know this was a combination that could happen.
Okay, maybe I'm not happy. I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it.
Oh, we're gonna kill ourselves, aren't we?
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to
Sometimes
use
I
that
accidentally
blade
click
on,
twice.
and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Okay, I can't look what it said. I can't get... Or... Anyway, whatever. It's fine.
He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead?
How astute.
It'll be the first time.
You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense,
people die if they are killed.
But looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore?
And we have died
This
lots before.
place,
We're mortal.
Nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same
We
thing,
respawn.
constantly, forever.
Moral enough.
I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die.
If we die,
Anything to get out of this hell.
You can yell at me all you want. I made this happy
No, I
little
can't,
place for
because
you.
we'll be dead.
Good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
Death by suicide. Spectre.
You're on a path. You're here to...
You're here to hashtag slay.
Okay, here we got this
A
time.
warning. She will lie. She won't be a problem.
Voice of the cold.
It's me.
What's the voice of the cold want us to do, I wonder?
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The
This
only
is
furniture left
Halloween. This
is an
is
elegant
Halloween.
antique
Halloween.
table with a
Halloween.
pristine
Halloween.
blade
Halloween.
perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's definitely there isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body so we can be done with this.
I care about whether I'm being lied to.
As do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your
Watch mirror.
You walk up. It's really... You reach forward and rub your hand against... But it was there a second, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Would the voice of the cult want me to take the blade?
I don't know, would it?
Maybe.
You take the blade from the table.
I mean, he thinks that she's dead. Might as well
The
take it
door
out.
to the basement
Just in
groans
case.
open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
It's cute.
Finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh,
Go boo.
it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
I guess.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold.
Yeah, I mean, she's a ghost.
Unable to find anything solid.
Don't know what else you expected.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't say you could touch me. Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
If I knew I'd have to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you.
And if I knew you were going to murder me without even knowing who I was, I wouldn't have given you the chance. We all make mistakes.
I died too, and I'm not floating around like you. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different?
You don't look dead, Killer.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are. I've tried to leave on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here. I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here. But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you own me.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly. You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Or will we?
If I let you in, do I still get to be in control?
Sure, why not?
That doesn't sound very reassuring. It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body. That is a very dangerous train of thought.
The cold one wants to be possessed, oh my lord. This would just be temporary, right? You'll leave once we're out of the cabin.
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long time.
Do you hear the way she said that? She knows more than she's letting on. Don't let her fool you into doing something you'll regret.
What if I say no?
Then I won't hitch a ride.
You won't hitch a ride if I say no, or you can't hitch a ride.
I'm sure you'd like to know. It's a shame I won't tell you. But it'll be easier for both of us if you just let me in. And doesn't it sound nice?
Maybe for her, but it's crowded enough in here as is.
You won't have to feel guilty anymore. If you even do feel guilt.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the voice of the cold wants us to do, and I have to follow him now.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
Thanks for the body, killer.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Get up. You've still got a job to do.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor? Are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm...
Yeah? Go on. Finish the thought. What are you?
I'm a voice? I'm me, is what I am.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
Do you have to deal with this annoying bickering all the time?
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
Hopefully they'll all go away once we leave this place. I don't know how you can tolerate all of this noise.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
Okay, narrator.
So you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there, like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
No, I missed that. Anyway, whatever.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
Oh, shut up. Stop trying to manipulate everyone.
Preach, sister, preach!
Or don't, actually. It doesn't really matter. Because you won't be around to do this for much longer.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
I can't think straight. There's too much noise.
Then don't think. Just move.
One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
I guess we'll just have to see what happens when we leave. But if I'm stuck in here, I'll be making some renovations. It's too crowded.
Leave the basement.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
Man, voices of the coldest fucking edgelord.
Against the backdrop of the
He's asking
inane
the real
conjecture
questions.
of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
It's because he can't stop me. Why do you think he sent you here?
I hate to admit it, but she's not wrong. It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
And whine.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Trudge
You
forward.
continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
Finally! Finally!
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will.
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Open the door.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see... yes?
Nothing. He's gone. And so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
He had it coming. He had it coming.
He only had
Himself to blame.
But what about us?
I didn't do
We're
it.
just stuck
But
here
if
in
I'd done it,
nowhere forever. Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Bro, existential questions here.
Alright, let's see if I'm stuck with you forever.
Your lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
Just a nut. All's well that ends well, right? You lived up to your end of the bargain, so I'll live up to mine. Thanks.
Don't mention
I think this is where I need to be.
You don't get a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? But it feels so bad. You don't need to comfort him.
I'll see you on the other side.
Okay.
It's okay, buddy.
Whatever makes you happy.
God, what am I gonna look like this time? Approach the mirror. Gaze. Silence. You are nothing at all. Damn. Oh, what is that? That isn't right. It can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see a figure faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond that reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh my god, he's a bird! A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And another crack forms in another and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass.
Welcome back, Ethel.
So you're the narrator. I wonder if I ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Oh gosh, can I only ask a certain amount of questions? Others like you've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Oh god, I definitely only have a certain amount of questions. Are you a part of me, or are you something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
What is the princess? Did you make her up? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be.
Interesting.
But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
If you made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Damn. That is some... A god. I always knew I was special. Why would you rid the world of death?
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
Oh gosh, only a few questions left. The people out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Are you a god? Or were you a god?
No. In life I was painfully mortal, a witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved. I needed to do something. So I made you, and I made her, and I made this place to hold you both.
You made us out of what?
The cycle of life and death, the endless pattern of creation and destruction. I tore it in two and shaped the fraying threads into you and her.
More now questions. Alright. Let's see. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. Press easy, I'm going to destroy her. Press easy, I'm going to destroy her. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about this. Say nothing, watch men. I think you're out of time.
So I am. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
The final fragment of glass shatters. You see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god.
Nascent.
Nascent? I know it means new, right? I think. And it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Receive the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Hello?
Hello.
Slay.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I missed you too. Do you know about the echo? I'm long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we left unfinished. I really just leave.
Even as your eyes begin to open,
Put this
you
on this
still
side
hold
because I
on to the
cannot
notions
see
of is and is not, of
her
beginning
dialogue.
and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
I have no idea. Did I get every ending, Mikey?
Nowhere close.
There's like so many. I imagine there's so many endings. I got six of them? 7?
There's an achievement for everyone. Like just look at like your achievement total.
I'll do that after I'm done this. Now I can't see that side. There's no good place to put this right now, apparently.
Alt tab. Or wait, Alt Shift Alt.
This is doing nothing.
Shift tab. Sorry, I never used this overlay, so I don't remember the button combo for it.
Okay, your achievements. Let's see. Goodness, there's so many here. No, this is not liking. I'm gonna do this afterwards. Kato can wait a second.
No, she can't.
Go back to that. Okay. Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions. I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it. A shiver passes through you as unseen fingers dance across your skin. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they don't return. I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours. I felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was used to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
Address the vessel statement directly. Without redemption, there can be no sin. If I'd known what you were, I never would free you. I would sacrifice everything to free you again. Without redemption, there can be no sin.
And without contrast, there can be nothing at all. Your lover drives the stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer.
Well, these are all the endings I've gotten now.
Until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
I have no desire to hide, but the truth can be made better. If destroying you is what it takes, so be it. I don't want to hide from the truth.
Then don't. There's no need for you to fight what we are.
I won't leave with you, not until you see things from my perspective.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world. You are nothing. A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is
The voice of
no
the
light
submissive.
without the dark. When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation.
I'm sorry, I simped too hard in that life.
Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
I miss when that was you. Submitting to you was a mistake. I would have destroyed you if I knew what you were. You were consumed by your own ego.
And through your lack of one, you too were consumed. Yet together, we were able to create something beautiful. To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
Don't get over it. You'll see your end as a gift in time.
Or, in time, would they see it as a curse? It pretends to protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known. But losing a body is contained within having a body. Losing status is contained within having status. Being known is contained within being conscious. It is in the nature of all things to transform, to go from known to hidden to known again. But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself? Or is it a shelter protecting itself from you? You took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown, and through that, you feared nothing.
It wasn't rejection of fear. You broke me to your will. You want to make the world suffer. You act as if you're above it all, but you're not. I am not afraid anymore. If I'm not afraid now, the fear of others is real. We cannot uphold the harm that everyone suffers just because we're beyond it. I'm not afraid anymore.
Then you are one step closer to being free of your bondage.
As the clash between you abates, the princess relaxes, smiling from distance. A respite is welcome.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Okay, these are our choices. Okay, I'm ready to go. But how do we leave? I've never wanted to fight you. But how do we leave? I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die, sighed the princess. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry. Even though I don't think a better world is without death, because death is very important for making life have meaning. So I don't think...
Go tell her that.
Your cruelty is self, and I cannot let you exist, sighed the princess. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You did everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh, hey, hero.
Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
You have no idea how good it is to hear from you. I can do this alone. Where's everyone else? How are you supposed to help? My voices weren't allowed here. I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror. Where's everyone else?
They're still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Oh.
Concept sketches, probably.
Probably.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
I like that for old time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was
Thank
that
God.
was left of him,
I didn't say that.
I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Good
You who shall be referred to. Now it is you who shall be referred to as he with a capital H.
Good riddance.
Yeah, he really put us through hell, didn't he?
They play.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Enter the basement.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
See you
And
downstairs.
down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
I don't think I want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out?
What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
What we're saying is do anything to help them. People out there. If you continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
We're going to find ourselves back here eventually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't redone this before? I don't think that's right. By the way.
Well, I don't think
That
that's
might be a
something we'll
typo,
ever get
yeah.
to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
How do you know that things won't end worse? What if when I make my way back here, I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty, and I still like you. And if you're hesitating, then
Aww.
you must still like me, too.
Do you?
Listen, she slays. Slay the princess. We have to decide to do this every single time.
Oh, the game is named after her. Her first name is Slay.
Obviously. Eventually something is going to be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
I take it all back. I don't want this. I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god?
Yeah, I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. Okay, then let's do it. I believe in us. Agree to her plan. Slay the princess. Oh, I don't know what to pick.
I think the final ending I got is the same one you'll get if you pick the top option. I haven't done the kill her at this point option though, so I don't know what to tell you. And like she did say that when you pick the knife it became too late to do a third thing, so it might not be the same final ending that I got. I don't know. I honestly did mean to like 100% this game, but between when I bought it for you and you streaming it, but I never got around to it.
Well, I don't want to kill her. Because we need this to still be a thing.
Alright. Sounds like you want the top option.
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side. She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
I love you. Just do it. I'll see you soon.
Hey, I love you.
I know. Okay, yeah, you didn't get the final ending.
In the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to...
Now. Now. What would be the next easiest thing to do? That's the question. I don't know.
Speedrun.
Speedrun, yeah. Speedrun through which one, though? I guess it doesn't matter.
just keep. So, do you want to commit to a third stream of this so you can get back to that final ending?
I mean, how long have we been streaming for? We still got half
Around
an
an hour
hour.
and a half. Yeah, we're yeah. It took us that long to get to the final ending. So we're not getting there again in this stream.
No? Do I have to get all the things again? All the perspectives
Yeah,
again?
she wiped herself. So you've got to do it all over again.
Joy. Okay. Fun, fun, fun. Oh.
Oh, okay. I guess that actually was the final ending. Never mind. And yeah, like I said, two voice actors in this game: Jonathan Sims and Nicole Goodnight. That Goodnight is probably an alias.
I was playing as an expression of gratitude. Here's a track or for a special playlist. Explore, join the Discord. Join the mailing list. I'm not gonna do any of this right now. Okay.
So when I got to that final ending part, when I got to the cabin, I didn't take the knife, and when I got down to the basement, I was able to talk her out of it, and we walked out of the cabin together, and that was our ending.
So my ending was infinite loop. And the loop never ends. And they decide just to live in loop forever. Okay. Slay. Slay, 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 slay. Now I can see all the endings I got. Hang on, let me bring this up. I'll bring up my achievement list. Slay. I honestly would love to 100% that game, though. See all the different endings. What's the best ending? I guess what then the you got would be the best ending.
It's probably the happiest one, yeah.
So I had no choice. I either killed her and stopped death or yeah. Okay, what am I doing? I am adding I'm opening up Steam first because Steam's not actually open. I just opened up the game. Steam? What do you mean I must be connected to the internet? I'm fucking connected to the internet. What the hell? Don't lie to me, Steam. Okay, let me just share this on my... Oh wait, you can see on my Discord anyway. Oh, probably because I was sharing my Steam anyway. And we'll share this for Mikey. So he can get a little point of view. And see my face for the first time.
Oh wow! Hey, who's that pretty one?
Oh my goodness. Okay, where's Steam 2?
One friend has played previously. And there's my Steam icon.
Okay, let's see. Achievements. Oh gosh. How do I...
Shiva Moles.
So I have finished the game. Oh.
I think you can like order them by like date earned or something.
Can I? Hang on, I have never looked through my achievements on Steam before. Bear with me. Here. Search. I have no idea how organized them, so we're just gonna do this. I think it has them in order anyway. No! Why the fuck? Okay. Anyway. So we have finished the
Yeah,
game.
my playthrough was in January of this year. I'm looking at my Steam achievements right now.
Finished the game. The good ending doesn't count. You're on the path in the woods. And the path. And at the end of the path is a cabin. We got the ghost one. The Long Quiet. Death of the author. Run out of questions. Did that today. So I got the pick up a passenger and take her to her destination. That was still the ghost one, was it not? Yes.
I believe that was the Spectre.
Yeah. There's not going back now. I don't know what that is for. The deconstructed damsel. And he lived happily ever after. What was that one? Was that the one when they were chained?
Let me see.
And then
Lived happily ever after. I I know I got that one. Oh, okay, yeah, no, the one where the one where we were both chained up is a guarded vessel.
okay, I have that one. I have a dominant vessel. European servant. Prison mine. Denial. The real Slay the Princess starts here. Bring the nightmare to her. A terrifying vessel. Yeah. Your love will set you free.
Romantic haze. That's the first achievement I have here.
The illusion of choice. So when everything is possible, nothing is. There are no endings, only new beginnings. I'm guessing that's when you get all the endings. Master yourself and vanquish a sharp foe. It was in her nature, the frog. And what happens next? Whatever it is, you'll face it together.
Oh, that is the final ending achievement that I have.
And what happens next? Your conflict.
Whatever it is, you'll face it together.
A monolith of fear. See what hides behind her mask. Oh, okay. Past life gambits. Hand your power to a suspicious character. Turn when you leave, work through some issues and learn to trust again. A new and unending dawn. Slay the princess. Interesting. X3, when taken against your will, deal with your enemy the only way you can. I assume that's for when she's a specter. God Killer, slay your better, so kill her. Heart Ripper, there are worse fates to suffer than a broken heart. The good ending, you did, you saved everyone.
Yeah, my achievements in order of like from oldest to newest is romantic haze, a loving vessel, the frog, an untrusting vessel, dissolving will, a feral vessel, prison of the mind, a guarded vessel, your obedient servant. I think Death of the Author is the one where you talk to the narrator.
Mm-hmm.
A dominant vessel, and what happens next? Our song. Then there's the good ending, hitchhiker, pick up a passenger and take her to her destination. An evanescent vessel, bring the specter to her. A wide open field, lure an enemy to advantageous terrain and win. A tunneling vessel, bring the eye of the needle to her. God killer, slay your better. And an unwound vessel, bring the fury to her.
I'm curious what a good ending is. The good ending. Save everyone. I assume that means save everyone. Like, save her.
Well,
Save
you
you.
you should have that one. The good ending. You did it. You saved everyone.
Nope.
That's the oh okay. Right. You don't have it because of when you unlock when you met the requirements for it. That's the achievement tied to when you just slay the princess, leave her body in the basement, and the narrator's like, "You did it, and you're happy, and time is passing, and time doesn't mean anything anymore, but you are very happy. Trust me."
Yeah, I mean, I did that, but
Yeah, you did that, but because you did it when you were one vessel away from the final ending, that then it didn't count. You, you weren't allowed to commit to it,
mm-hmm.
so no Chivo for you.
Slad. Slad. So sad. How much longer do we have? 40, yeah, 40 minutes, 20
Enough.
minutes.
Enough time for you to make a run at Hades.
Okay, I guess I'm making a run of Hades, and I haven't played Hades in so long. Where is
Oh, then
Hades?
you're welcome.
Is Hades even downloaded?
Yep, I can see it in your Steam list. It's the text is white, so it's installed.
Oh, I see it.
Hey, Honkai Star Rail.
Last played May 14. Oh my goodness. Already
At least it
launched.
was May 14th, 2024. At least it didn't say May 14th, 2023.
Last play today. Now, is this gonna pop up? No. Where's this to? Let me share what I want to share. I want to share. No. No, no, no. Why is this being dumb?
Hades 2 is now available.
Okay. That's fine. Was I in the middle of doing anything? Oh, I was.
The Asphodel Meadows.
I'm in Asphodel, apparently. Okay. Okay, good. That's showing up there. Now Mikey, can you see it? Can you hear it?
I've got game footage, but no game audio again.
Yeah. I have to actually stream the actual thing for you. Okay. Woohoo! When was the last time I played Hades? It's been a very long time. I honestly, do I remember how to play it? Oh no, I'm using the shield.
You saw on Steam. You last played it back in May.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm using the shield.
Shield is good though.
Not when I haven't played it in a very long time. I don't remember how to.
Okay, here's how you shield. You hold the button, and no one can hurt you.
Hello. Oh gosh. Get out of that. I don't remember how to play at all. I'll be fine. I'll just die, it's fine.
For not remembering how to play, you sure killed that guy. Magma kill.
You know, this is my least favorite place to be though, just because of fire bad. Okay, hang on.
So don't stand in the soup.
It's so hard though, Mikey. I want to stand in the soup.
I know the soup is delicious, but don't taste it.
But don't taste it. What do we got here? More health is good.
More health is more better.
I like more health.
You wretches.
Get out, fire. Get out, get out, get out. Do I even use my dash here? That's the question.
No.
Get out. Sir, why did you stay in the fire?
Chaos has expired.
Oh yeah, I had a apparently had a Curse of Chaos on as well. That's great. Aphrodite?
She's so high, high above me. So lovely. soup bad.
But I like the soup, Mikey.
But it will kill you. It's bad for you. Just pretend the soup is weed.
True. Mommy Aphrodite?
Not now.
What's... No, that's not what I meant to do.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Let's see. Weak for the phone, resistible damage, resistant damage from nearby foes' attacks. Your special deals.
I would go with Heartbreak Flourish.
Now, do I go and see Hades?
Or do you go for Aphrodite again?
Do I go for Aphrodite again, or do I go and get some stuff in the shop? Though I only have $30, so
Yeah,
probably.
you do not have enough for a shopping spree.
Please be the boat.
Board.
Please be the boat. Please be the boat. Aw, not the boat.
Trouble.
Ow. Die. Oh god, get out of that. Bro.
I'm out.
You know, This guy sucks, bro. Die.
Armored enemies are the worst. Almost as bad as the soup.
God.
Don't let it go to your head. Olympus, I accept this message.
When foes are slain, they damage nearby foes and inflict weak. Weak inflicted
Well,
foes.
you haven't taken Sweet Surrender yet, so you might as well just for the completion.
Yeah.
Also, Sweet Surrender is really, really good, actually.
Ooh, new dark keys. I don't remember what the keys are actually called. The dark keys.
I think they are Keys of Darkness.
Oh, great. Why are you guys so annoying? Oh god, God.
They were born that way. So the special with the shield is where you throw it, right?
I have no idea.
Got you.
How do you special? Is it right click?
I don't remember. I think it's
Is it right?
I think it's Q, is it not? Yeah, it's Q.
Okay.
I just always forget to press it. Who was attacking me? Don't attack me. Why are you guys being so annoying?
Are you attacking by left clicking?
Yep.
Okay, so that's really weird then. You think if regular attack was click, then special attack would be right click.
Yeah, you would.
To be fair, you can probably rebind that yourself in the
Probably.
PC version.
Daddy Poseidon or more health? Poseidon.
Well, that's Poseidon and Artemis.
Poseidon and Artemis. Why not? I'm probably gonna die before I even get to the Hydra, honestly.
Sorry, Bone Daddy, we can't make it to you. Okay, who do you love more, Uncle Poseidon or Artemis?
Poseidon gives me better stuff. Sorry.
No, he doesn't.
Now, don't go dying on me yet, nephew. You have to live, or else the boon I offer you shall go to waste.
That's pretty epic. Sure.
Don't be messing with my feelings, Zagreus. My loyalty's hard won and quickly lost.
Forgive me, Lady Artemis. She's angry now.
We are best. Why? Why? What have I done to you? These are both my death defies.
Not yet.
Die, 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 die.
No need to beg. You just think twice next time, okay?
But what if I want to beg?
After you cast or hit with such attack, fires a striking arrow. Critical effects deal more damage after you deal critical damage to foe and foes marked. I think it's probably the best. I think I have enough money to go to the shop now.
If you insist.
See how my boy's doing. How you doing?
You're absolutely
Good talk.
right there, mate.
Obviously I'm gonna heal. That is what I'm choosing to do.
Hit the spot.
Okay! It's time for the Hydra. I'm gonna die. I'm really bad.
What's up, Bone Daddy?
I'm really bad when it comes to the Hydra.
The Hydra is just really bad.
Come to fulfill my father's wishes.
Remember, your Q applies weak and weak enemies take more damage. For this run.
What?
Remember that your Q applies weak and that weakened enemies take more damage this run.
Yeah. Get out the fire! There's too much fire around here. And it's not very slay.
It's like we're in hell or something.
I know. We're in the underworld, Mikey. We're not in hell, technically.
Isn't it where dead people go when they die?
Oh god. I hate that the Hydra does this stuff. Say. What? got one head.
No, no head?
Oh, no head. Oh god, I'm gonna die.
There is no escape.
I'm just not good. I'm not good, bro. I'm just not good. I'm just not good at this game. Also,
You'll get good.
it probably would be easier if I was playing with the controller, not mouse and keyboard, which I'm not used to.
Even though you've only played this game with mouse and keyboard.
No, I haven't. I've hooked up my controller to this to play it like that. I think I did that last time I played it. It is much easier. Mother Meg.
Make certain of it, Megara. I am finding lately that the help within this house is much more lacking than it used to be. I trust that you shall set it back on course.
If that is your will, Lord Hades, then it will be done. To the fullest limits of my capability.
That's probably bad news for me.
Pet.
Always have more pets for the greatest boy.
Yes, boy.
Pet.
You every time you see Sadie.
Pretty much.
The Hound of Hell barely regards the prince, having been sated for the time.
Good catching up.
I still like my headcanon that the narrator is Cerberus.
Well, look at you, lad, with that codex brimming with our history. I knew I could rely on you to fill it out. Back when I was alive, why, no one would have ever believed what goes on down here.
Mortals must have had their stories, though, about what happens to them once they die and once they end up in this place.
Well, they had their stories, definitely so. They fear your father, understandably. They also fear your dog. But most of them know precious little else. Even their fears, I think, are born of ignorance, as most fears tend to be.
True.
Achilles calling us out for being ignorant.
What? We never do that.
Let's see, I did the dishes, fed the heads, cleaned the cupboards, cleared the pool.
No time for resting.
It's awfully quiet here, you know, when you're out and about. Makes me a bit self-conscious, truth be told, seeing as ostensibly I'm the musician of this court.
Look, if you decide to start strumming on that lyre again, I'm sure nobody here is going to mind. Though you take care, okay?
If you insist, my friend.
Can I do anything? Probably not. I don't think I can. Yeah, not enough gems.
Nix, you must know something about why Father broke off ties with the Olympians, don't you?
That is a question only your father can answer, child. I cannot tell you more than you already know.
Had to ask.
I ask.
Here's the catch of the day. Or night.
Let's see. Okay, I need 1,000. So that's what I was saving up for. Yay! I've had 40 attempts. That's not bad.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
No resting yet.
I don't remember how many attempts it was before my first victory.
Let's see, my friend Neon, he plays this game. He was the one who introduced me to it. And he's had, I think, over 200 attempts, and he still hasn't defeated Hades. He's gone to Hades, but he hasn't defeated him.
Huh, maybe I can give him some tips or something.
Yeah. Me, I have only gone I've only gone to the last place, but I haven't actually finished it. You know how it is. Alright, well, that will be it for me tonight, Twitch Carl. Since Mikey got his PS5 back, you can catch us tomorrow on his channel, twitch.tv/Mikeybuster, for some more Mass Effect. And
or Starburst will continue trying to cheat on her wife.
I would never do that. And then you can catch us...
Except with Aria Tilo.
Anyway, and then you can catch me on my channel on Friday for Echoes of Wisdom. Yay!
I've beaten that game.
I haven't started it. Woohoo! So yeah. Bye, Twitch crowd. Love you. Hope you all enjoyed.